We're chatting with our Over 40 and Fabulous Advisory Board, getting their take on living your best life and becoming your best self at any age. Well, once you got into it, this career, what has surprised you the most? What have you learned about your career that 28 years ago, 30 years ago, you would have never thought you'd be able to say?
I would have never thought that I could have changed as many lives as I've changed.
Yeah.
I specialize in fine and thinning hair, and hair is your crown of glory. I've seen women lose breast, and they were more upset about losing their hair than their breast. And women that are thinning or have really fine hair and can't do anything with it, I have seen them cry in my chair. They were tears of happiness because I showed them how. I have products, I have growth treatments, I have all type of things that I have studied and researched to help people. So to me, that's one of the things that I never really thought that being a hairdresser would be able to do, would change the lives that I have changed. And I would have never thought some of my clients from day one would still be with me. I've lost many, and that can be very sad, where you have taken care of them for a long time. And then the last thing you get to do for them is their hair at their funeral. I never really thought I'd be doing that, but I've done that a lot. And last year I lost one that I'd done my whole life. Well, not my whole life, my whole career of doing her twice a week. And they no longer become a client, they become family. And to me, one of the sad things that's going on right now in our career is the young generation, because they look at that as me doing dated work. It's not dated. It's a classic.
Right.
You cannot take someone that has the typical classic roller set on a little lady and give her a current fashionable hairstyle. It's not her. I cut and style hair according to a lifestyle of the type of work you do, the type of life you live every day, how long you're going to spend on your hair. So, and I try to look at those little ladies. There's only 5 salons in Atlanta that'll still do roller sets. And I'm one of them, and I'm very proud of that. Because those little ladies, as I tell these young people, don't make fun of them. They are somebody's grandmother. Your grandmother went to a hairdresser every week. It's like, would you like somebody to treat your grandmother and say, ugh, I don't do those.
Yeah.
So it takes 15 minutes. They're little ladies, you walk them in, you give them a cup of tea, they're thrilled to death, you tease them, you put a half a can of hairspray, they leave. And then
they feel beautiful.
And they feel beautiful. And they're all time baking things and bringing things to me. So to me, that's just like, I never thought of looking at hairdressing that way. And then I get the young, fashionable ones that want all the bizarre colors that are in. And then your classic housewives, your classic business women that are working, that have to really stay on top of their look. Because, as you know, it's a woman's world now, as I say. There are more women empowered now that are running companies, doing everything. You have to maintain your look. It's like, and these young hairdressers, they're not getting that yet. And so I try to educate. I traveled for 12 years educating, and I still do it some. And getting the young people to understand that side is the hardest, because they want to know what's right now. They want to do all those bright colors right now. They don't want to really take the time to learn the basics, a basic beautiful bob, and how to cut it clean, and how to make it flip, go under, stack it. There's 100 ways to do a bob.
Right.
And so I just think we all need to look at the past, the present, and what's coming.